Hey everyone, Assalamualaikum. We may be aware or have heard that part of self-care is to disconnect and connect back with ourselves, right? So while that is true and important, I too believe it is crucial to still care for ourselves while we are online. Reality is that most of us are on social media and using tech for a whole big part of our lives. So the question here is, how can we keep the balance and practice self-care while being online? How can we still care for our overall health and especially our mental well-being? So in today's blog, let me show you how. So tip number 1 will be to declutter our digital devices. This is super important. It can come from organization, rearranging your files, clearing out your emails, because a lot of times when we want to go on the digital space, we will be using these digital devices. And a lot of times we don't notice that the clutter that we are creating through our digital devices will also affect and impact the way we behave online. So tip number 2 is social media spring cleaning. This is a practice that I do almost at the end of every month. This is very helpful because it really helps you to follow what matters and unfollow and perhaps mute certain accounts or certain profiles that might not be useful for you for your experience on the digital space. The whole idea is to understand that what you consume matters, and especially while we are on the digital space, what you consume online is also pertinent, and we have got to take care of that. So while we are speaking about cyber wellness and digital wellness, I want to share with you something that will be very much useful to our topic of conversation today, and that will be Cyber Ready. So if you have not heard of Cyber Ready before, it is actually developed by ASEAN for the campaign of COP, which is the culture of prevention, where it is actually the core values for digital literacy. So the acronym READY stands for number 1, R, responsibility, which means that people should think first and be responsible for what they post online. Number 2, E. E stands for empathy, which means being respectful and thoughtful of how online interactions may affect others. The third one will be A, and that stands for authenticity, which means being sincere in online interactions and being prepared to stand by what was posted. The fourth one will be D, and that is discernment. Discernment means critically evaluating the online information before we go about acting upon it. And the last one will be I, and I stands for integrity, which is doing the right thing, standing up for what is right, and speaking up against negative online behavior. So I really do hope that this sharing on digital wellness, cyber wellness will be something that is helpful and beneficial for you, something that you can apply in your daily interactions, especially with all things online. And I really would like to think that, as much as while we are taking these steps, for our own well-being, for our own mental health, for our own safety online, it's actually these small steps that we are taking and that we are practicing that will eventually contribute to a larger, safe environment online for everyone. At the end of the day, all things technology, cyber, digital, and social media, they are actually tools for our daily usage, and it's how we utilize them, how we use them will make a difference. So join me on this journey to take the first step and start to build small yet sustainable approaches for you, for me, for us, and for the digital space. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, so if you have anything to share, let me know. If you have your own best practices when it comes to cyber awareness, digital wellness, and especially one that can help us with our mental well-being, feel free to comment down below, share with me, reach out to me in any way possible, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, insyaAllah. If you find today's vlog beneficial, feel free to drop a like, share, and definitely subscribe so you'll be notified for future uploads when it comes around, insyaAllah. And always remember to syukur a little more, regret a little less, and love what you do. See you in the next one. Assalamualaikum.